many occasions we can see. So the best example is means that occasions we don't know about that how much force is acting. So we don't know about that how much time it is acting. So ఎంత టైంలో యాక్ట్ అయిందో తెలియదు, ఎంత ఫోర్స్ యాక్ట్ అయిందో కూడా తెలియదు. బట్ అంటే బోత్ ఫోర్స్ అండ్ టైమ్ ఆర్ అన్నోన్స్. Both force and time are unknowns. But how to find out that that force and time? So how to find out that by using this change in momentum. Change in momentum వల్ల దాన్ని మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఆ ఇంపల్స్ ని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయొచ్చు. చేంజ్ ఇన్ మొమెంటం. మీకు ఫోర్స్ టైము రెండు అన్నోన్ అయినప్పుడు హౌ టు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ దట్ ఇంపల్స్? సో దట్ ఇంపల్స్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ఇన్స్టంటేనియస్ ఇంపల్స్. ఇన్స్టంటేనియస్ ఇంపల్స్. And how to find that instantaneous impulse? Because of change in momentum. So the best example is, so we're already most of the students, I think almost all are like cricket. Cricket అందరికీ మీకు ఇష్టమని అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఇష్టమైన అందరికీ క్రికెట్, ఆల్మోస్ట్ అందరికీ క్రికెట్ అంటే ఇష్టమైన చెప్పండి రా. క్రికెట్ అంటే ఇష్టమేగా, చూస్తా ఉంటారుగా, ఆడతాం కానీ. ఎస్, చూస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు మనం చూడండి, వాడు బౌలర్ ఎవడో ఉన్నాడు, నువ్వు బ్యాటింగ్ చేస్తున్నావు. సో ఎవడో బౌలర్ ఉన్నాడు, నువ్వు బ్యాటింగ్ చేస్తున్నావు. వాడు నీకు ఎంత ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తున్నావు నీకు తెలుస్తుందా? ఎంత టైం కాంటాక్ట్ అవుతుందో బాల్ కి ఆ బ్యాట్ కి కాంటాక్ట్ టైం ఎంతో నీకు తెలుస్తుందా? చెప్పండి. నువ్వు ఎంత ఫోర్స్ బాల్ కొడతావో నీకు తెలుసా? లేకపోతే ఎంత టైం కాంటాక్ట్ లో ఉంటుందో బ్యాట్ కి బాల్ కి అనేది తెలుసా? తెలియదు. ఇక్కడ రెండు అన్నోనే. నువ్వు అప్లై చేసే ఫోర్స్ అన్నోనే, అది కాంటాక్ట్ లో ఉండే టైం అన్నోనే. కానీ మనకి ఆ బ్యాట్ ని కొట్టినప్పుడు, సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇనీషియల్ వెలాసిటీ? ఇనీషియల్ వెలాసిటీ వీ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు నో, అండ్ ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ. దాన్ని బట్టి మీకు చేంజ్ ఇన్ మొమెంటం ఉంటుంది. చేంజ్ ఇన్ మొమెంటం బట్టి we can easily identify that impulse. Came to know here the velocities. Velocities are different at a striking point and final point where velocities are. So different velocity the ball will do under. So that we can able to find out that change in momentum. So by using that change in momentum, we can identify that impulsive force or impulse acting on that body. A body may that impulse identify change easier. So that a particular instant of time, the force acting on the body at a short interval of time, a constant force acting on the body. So that we call what is that instantaneous impulse. Instantaneous. So the instantaneous impulse is nothing but it is the effect of many occasions the force acting on the body. There are many occasions when the force acts for a short interval of time. That the effect is instantaneous. Here the force is a variable with respect to time. With respect to time, the force is a variable. In that particular case, so the force is not constant here. The force is a variable here. Force is unknown here. In this particular instant, so we can write that J is equal to integral F So integral F delta T or integral F a small and from P1 to P2 is there is equal to change in, that is equal to change in moment. So J is equal to integral F dt from T1 to T2 is equal to what is that? Pf minus Pi. Okay, so Pf minus Pi. This is what is that? The force is a variable with respect to time. Right? Okay. So this is what is that impulse? This is one of the form of impulse. The constant force is acting. We can write that J is equal to what is that? F into T. If the force is not constant, force is variable with respect to time, we can write that T1 to T2 F dt is equal to change in momentum. Change in momentum. And there is another, this is the first constant force, and it is a variable force. And third case is, see that the force and the time graph from the force and the time, if F is a constant, F is constant. F is a constant here. This is x-axis and there is a time, and this is a y-axis, there is a force. So if the force is constant, now what is that? This is the graph. Graph is coming like this. The force is constant. The force is constant, the graph is coming like this. Now the area under this graph gives what is that? Force into time. The area under this graph. Area under curve. Area under curve gives what is that? F into T. This is equal to impulse. Okay, that is equal to G. So the area under FT graph, the area under FT graph gives impulse. The area under FT graph gives impulse. So means area of FT graph is equal to J, that is equal to F into T, that is equal to, what is that? F into T. This is equal to delta P. This is equal to PF minus PI. This area. So area under FT graph gives impulse. So therefore, area of FT graph is equal to J, that is equal to FT, that is equal to PF minus PI. Okay, PF minus PI. That is. So compulsory E J Kani F Gani with P are taken in the proper signs, and our direction compulsory mention chayali because it is a vector quantity. Impulse is a vector, right? And now see that. So regarding impulse, one more is there here. Suppose if the force is a variable, force is a variable IP. What is that? Force is a variable. See, if force is constant here, there is a force is variable. F is a variable. F variable. So up to force time graph is like this. This is a graph. I don't know that force is variable like this. Force is a variable. I don't know that. So now the force is variable with respect to time here like this. So now this area constant force there, this area gives what is the impulse. And here, this is a variable force. So the variable force is like this. Sometimes the force is increases and sometimes the force is decreases like this. So now this area of FT graph gives what is it? Impulse. Area of FT graph is impulse. So how to find out this area? So area of FT graph gives impulse, that is equal to what is it? J. J is equal to now. Here this force is a variable with respect to time. So once the force is variable with respect to time, you can take that integral F dt from T1 to T2. Okay, this is equal to PF minus in the graph also. The force is variable. So we can write that integral T1 to T2 F dt, that is equal to PF minus PI. Right? So this is what is by impulse. So mainly you can able to know that the impulse is nothing but the product of force and the time. If the force is constant, just we have to write that F into T. So that is equal to change in linear momentum. That is numerically equal to change in linear momentum. If the force is a variable with respect to time, so we can write J is equal to integral F dt from T1 to T2. That is numerically equal to change in linear momentum. So the area under FT graph gives that impulse with a constant force is there. That area is taken like this, F into T is equal to J. That is a change in momentum. If the force is variable here, like this the graph force is variable. The area under graph gives impulse, that is J. In this situation, we can write that integral T1 to T2 F dt is equal to change in moment, linear moment. Right? Right now? Depending upon the force, nature of the force, depending upon the nature of the force, I want to give that 3 points regarding impulse. Write down that. మీకు చెప్పింది నేను ఇట్లా రాపిస్తాను సరే అండి. So depending upon nature of force, depending upon nature of force, number one, if your force is a constant, if your force is a constant, depending upon nature of force, if your force is constant, then linear impulse can be obtained. Linear impulse can be obtained by multiplying this constant force, with given time interval. Now this impulse is the change in linear momentum. Next, number 2. If your force is a function of time, then the linear impulse can be obtained. By integrating this linear function of time in the given interval, the given time interval. Will you stop? Result of this integration or linear impulse is equal to change in linear momentum. I repeat the second one once again. Repeat. If force is a function of time, then linear impulse can be obtained by integrating this linear function of time in the given time interval. The result of this integration or linear impulse is equal to change in linear momentum. Next, number 3. If force versus time graph is given, if the force versus time graph is given, then the linear impulse linear impulse can be obtained. Linear impulse can be obtained by the area under FT graph. Area under FT graph. This area or the linear impulse, this area or the linear impulse is equal to change in linear momentum. Is equal to change in linear momentum. Change in linear momentum. So these are the three cases, 3 points regarding impulse. So you must remember these 3 points. So one is constant force, one is variable force, one about graphs, one about linear impulse for constant force, one about linear impulse for variable force, the force as a function of time, and one about the linear impulse regarding graphs. Okay, and one more thing for a short interval of time. But the equations discussed above, the equations discussed above can be used, even if the time interval is large. The equations discussed above can be used even if the time interval is large. Even if the time interval is large. So this is what is meant by impulse. And now, review the problem on this impulse. Example. So problem number 1. The ball of mass 200 grams is projected with a velocity of 30 meters per second at 30 degrees from the horizontal. Degrees from the horizontal. Using the concept of impulse, find the change in velocity in 2 seconds. Find the change in velocity in 2 seconds. G is equal to 10 meters per second. Here, They're asking that what is the change, what is the velocity? Okay, so what is the velocity or change in velocity? Find the change in velocity in 2 seconds. He's not asking that final velocity. What is the change in velocity? So 2 seconds లో change in velocity అడుగుతుంది. He's not asking the final velocity. బాడీని ఇలా ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేసాం మనం, బాడీని ఇలా ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేసాం. It is projected like this. And see, if it is projected, making an angle theta is equal to 30 degrees. Definitely expect parabolic. And you know here, there is a change in velocity in vertical direction only. In the horizontal direction, suppose this is u. So u can be resolved into component. What is it? U cos theta. And this is u sin theta. And already you know that there is no acceleration due to gravity in the horizontal direction. In the horizontal direction, anywhere, the velocity is u cos theta at any time, and anywhere the velocity is theta. So there is no change in velocity along the horizontal. But with respect to time, so the velocity is a changes from point to point in the vertical direction. So this is the velocity u sin theta, initial velocity in the vertical direction. But after t seconds, this is the u sin theta minus gt is there. With respect to time, the velocity changes in the vertical direction. The velocity is not changed. Horizontal direction లో velocity change. జనరల్ గా నీకు ఒకవేళ వాడు ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ కనుక్కోమంటే ఆ టైంకి ఇప్పుడు వాడు చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ అని అడిగాడు. చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ అని అడిగాడు. సో చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ అంటే వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ యూజింగ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపల్స్. యూజింగ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపల్స్ అంటే యూజింగ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపల్స్ J is equal to F into T, that is equal to what is it? Change in momentum. Change in momentum. So change in momentum is nothing but F into T. Change in momentum is nothing but M into change in velocity. Change in velocity. M into change in velocity. Here F into T. F means what is the force here? What is the force? So on this body, anywhere the force is acting, it is motion under gravity. The force is acting in the vertical direction. So what force that is? That force is a gravitational force. So anywhere F is equal to mg1. Anywhere F is equal to mg. Force అంటే ఇక్కడ what is it? Gravitational force active. So here F is equal to what is it? mg into T is equal to M into cancel. So you want to find out that delta V is equal to just G into T. G into T. So G is equal to how much? 10 into T is equal to what is it? 2. So change in velocity is 20 meters per second. This is the change in velocity. ఒకవేళ చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ కాకుండా ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ అడుగుంటే ఆఫ్టర్ 2 సెకండ్స్ ఇది చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ. సపోజ్ హీఈస్ నాట్ ఆస్కింగ్ ద చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ. ఇక్కడ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ లో చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ అడిగాడు. ఒకవేళ ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ అడిగితే ఏం చేస్తాం? ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ లో ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ అని అడిగాడు అంటే వాట్ ఇస్ ద వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్టర్ 2 సెకండ్స్. వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్టర్ 2 సెకండ్స్ అంటే బాడీ 2 సెకండ్స్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చినప్పుడు హియర్ what is the velocity at this point? ఈ పాయింట్ రిజల్టెంట్ వెలాసిటీ చెప్పాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ వెలాసిటీ ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఇక్కడ వెలాసిటీ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? u is equal to 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second. మరి ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఆఫ్టర్ t seconds what is the velocity? So after t seconds what is the velocity అంటే so v is equal to root over this is u cos theta whole square because these two are perpendicular plus u sin theta is gt whole square is there. d sine theta minus dt whole square. That is the final velocity, right? That is the final velocity. So final velocity, if you want to find out that final velocity, and the velocity after 2 seconds and adigite. So what is the velocity after 2 seconds and adigite? This is the velocity after 2 seconds. Or otherwise, see that delta v is equal to 20 meter per second kada. Delta v is equal to 20 meter per second ante delta v is equal to what is that? Vf minus vi. Okay, vf minus vi. ఎందుకంటే ఈ డెల్టా వి 2 సెకండ్స్ కి మనం తీసుకుంది 2 సెకండ్స్ కి డెల్టా వి తీసుకున్నాం కాబట్టి vf మైనస్ vi. జనరల్ గా ఇంపల్స్ లేకుండా చేయాలి అంటే ఇది వితౌట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపల్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్టర్ 2 సెకండ్స్. ఇప్పుడు ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ లేకుండా ఆల్రెడీ ఇంపల్స్ అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు తెలిసినప్పుడు సో వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్టర్ 2 సెకండ్స్ అంటే చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ మీకు తెలిస్తే చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ ఇనిషియల్ వెలాసిటీ తెలుసు కాబట్టి చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ vf minus vi. vf minus vi. So vf minus vi is equal to 30. So vf minus vi is equal to 30 plus 1. మరి ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే అవుతుందా చూసుకో ఒకసారి, అవుతుందా లేదా చూసుకోండి. అంటే ఇది ఒకటే రావాలి కదా ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ. చూద్దాం. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ u అంటే 30 cos what is that 30 cos 30 అంటే √3/2 whole square plus u 30 sin 30 అంటే 1/2 minus 10 into 1/2 whole square. So this is what is that 15. Okay, so 15 into √3. This is, see that 15 into √3. So 15 into 15 225 into 3 √3 into √3 plus, so this is 15 and this is 5, 15 minus 5 10 whole square. So 10 square, this is 10 whole square, but this is directly across on 15 √3 whole square plus this is 15 minus 5 10 whole square, the root, this is 15 into 15 225 into 3 plus 100 is there. So this is equal to 225 into 3. Fifteen into 15, 225 है ना? 15 into 15. How much? Fifteen into 15 ఎంత మా? 225. So 225. This is a 225. 75. 670. What is it? This is a 675 into 3 √3 cos 30 2 cos 30. So √3. So that is 15 minus 5. 15 minus 5 is nothing but after 2 seconds. 15 minus 5. So this is 675. 675 plus 100. This is, so B is equal to 675 plus 100. This is 775. అంటే మామూలుగా సో ఇంపల్స్ చేయాలంటే ఇంపల్స్ రిగార్డింగ్ ఇంపల్స్ యూజింగ్ దట్ ఇంపల్స్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ వెలాసిటీ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు దిస్ change in velocity. So change in velocity is equal to that one. And what is the final velocity, initial velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity. That is V is equal to 50 was. So regarding the change in velocity, so during the impulse, J is equal to delta P, M into delta V. So G into T is M into delta V. Delta V is equal to G into T. That is 10 into 2. Okay. So what is the change? Okay. Just wait here. There is a change in velocity. So change in velocity is there because of the direction. This is 100. V is equal to 10. This 20. That is V minus. Okay. So he's asking only change in velocity. This is the way you have to find out the change in velocity. Change in velocity is equal to 20 meters per second. Right on. A time varying force. See. So problem number 2. The time varying force. The time varying force. F is equal to 2T. Is acting on a particle of mass. Particle of mass 2 kg. 2 kg. Moving along x-axis. Moving along x-axis. Moving along x-axis. Velocity of the particle is 4 meters per second. Velocity of the particle is 4 meters per second. Right? So velocity of the particle is 4 meters per second. Along the negative x direction. Along negative x direction. At a time t is equal to 0. Negative x axis. T is equal to 0. Find the velocity of the particle at the end of 4 seconds. Find the velocity of the particle at the end of 4 seconds. So find the velocity of the particle at the end of 4 seconds. Right? So find the velocity of the particle at the end of 4 seconds. Put in the velocity. So it is a time variable force. Time variable force. Impulse is equal to integral F dt. That is equal to change in momentum final momentum minus that is equal to m into v2 minus, this is the integral f, okay, integral f. So what is the time? Time is 0 to 4 seconds. 0 to at the end of 4 seconds. And 0 to 6. So integral f dt from 0 to 4 is equal to m into v2 minus v1. v1 is 4 meters. v2 minus 4 meters. So this integral 0 to 4 f is equal to what is it? 2t. This is 2t dt is equal to m mass is 2 kg. This is 2 into v2 minus. So 2 dt is nothing but 2 is out, integral t dt from 0 to 4. This is equal to 2 into v2 minus. It is. Yeah. So this is equal to 2 into t square by 2 from 0 to 4 is equal to 2. What is it? v2 minus 2 into 4 is 8. Okay. 2 into 4, that is 8. So now this 2 and 2 is cancelled here. Now, so this is upper limit, first upper limit, 4 square minus 0 square is equal to 2v2 minus 8. 4 square is nothing but 16 plus 8 is equal to 2v2. So v2 is equal to 16 plus 8. 16 plus 8 means how much? 30, sorry, 24. So this is equal to 20 by 2. So v2 is equal to 12. Right? So this is the velocity after force. The constant force is acting. Sorry, force is not constant, force is variable with respect to time. Completed. Completed. So next, a particle of mass particle of mass 2 kg is initially at rest, a force starts acting the force starts acting on it in one direction, whose magnitude changes with the time, whose magnitude changes with the time, whose magnitude changes with the time. The force time graph the force time graph is shown in figure. Shown in figure. Force time graph is shown in figure. Okay. So, okay kada. 2 kg. See, a particle of mass 2 kg is initially at rest. The force starts acting on it in one direction, whose magnitude changes with time. The force time graph is shown in figure. Find the velocity of the particle at the end of 10 seconds. So we do that the force time graph. The time, this is the force. The graph is like this. This is 0, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 10 seconds. Here the force is 10, and this point 10 newtons. And already you know in the force time graph, what is that? Area under curve. Area under curve is equal to change in linear momentum. Okay. So we want to find the velocity. What is that? 10 seconds. So area under curve is equal to change in linear momentum. Area under curve is equal to change in linear momentum. అంటే ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం. So change in, it is already 2 kg initially at rest. Initial at rest means initial velocity is equal to 0. You want to find out the final velocity. So area is equal to area of Ft graph is equal to m into v minus change in linear moment. m into v minus. ఇప్పుడు ఏరియా అంటే వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? ఇక్కడ చూడు. సో ఇక్కడ these things you have to consider that different are there. సో సింపుల్ గా మనకు తెలిసింది ట్రెపీజియం తెలిస్తే ఓకే, ట్రెపీజియం తెలియకపోతే సో నేనేం చెప్తానంటే ఆ చెప్పిన దాని ప్రకారం ఫస్ట్ ఈ ఏరియా, ఈ పార్ట్ ఏరియా. సో దిస్ ఐ కాల్డ్ ఫస్ట్, దిస్ ఇస్ ద సెకండ్, దిస్ ఈస్ ద థర్డ్, అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫోర్త్, అండ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ లైక్ దిస్. సో టోటల్ ఏరియా. టోటల్ ఏరియా అంటే ఏరియా ఆఫ్ 1 ప్లస్ ఏరియా ఆఫ్ 2 ప్లస్ ఏరియా ఆఫ్ 3 ప్లస్ ఏరియా ఆఫ్ 4 ప్లస్ ఏరియా ఆఫ్ 5 shapes is equal to m into v minus area of the first shape, triangle, half, base. What is the base? 2 is the base, and height. What is the height? 10. అయిపోయింది. Plus second, it is like a rectangle. So rectangle means length into breadth. Length means 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2, 4 minus 2 directly I can write that 2 into height is length, breadth is 10. Second height. Next third, it is like a triangle again. So that is half. Base is equal to 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. And height is equal to, what is that? 20 ki 10 ki manchilo, 10. 20 ki 10, that is a 10. Plus 4, it is also like a rectangle. So what is that? 2 into 10. Plus fifth, it is like a triangle. So what is the triangle? Half. Base 10 minus 6. 10 minus 6 is 4. And height is at 1. This is 1. Is equal to mass into mass is equal to kg. So velocity v minus 6. This is so what is what we have to take? This 2 and 2 is cancelled, and here 2 and 2 is cancelled. Here 2, how many times? 2 times cancelled. So you got 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 into 2, 40 is equal to 2. Yeah. So 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 10, 40, 40 plus 20. What is that? 60, 60 plus 10 is 100. 100. 10 plus 10, 40 is equal to 2. Okay. So that is equal to 2. So now V is equal to what is that? 100 by 2. 100 by 2 is equal to 50 meters. This is the yeah. So V is equal to 50 meters per second. So that's right. Okay, ma. Now I'm going to college again. 11 o'clock college.